What up, fuckos? And welcome to the Fbandthegoob show. I'm FB,
And I'm the Goob.
sponsored by the Good Time Tavern of Livermore, California.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, baby. How's the goop?
Excellent.
Yeah?
I am.
Yeah.
And not a whole lot going on.
No, I didn't have you know what? After a week of camping, I didn't have shit going on this week. I just,
Yeah.
did nothing. I was actually...
Excellent.
Mm.
So I keep always looking for, what's going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's your thing. That's your actual job, to find something.
It
God
is.
damn it.
For whatever reason, I just kept ending up in Russia this week. And it really had nothing to do with Brittany, which we've been dealing with. Court tomorrow. Good luck to her.
Good luck to her. Honestly, I mean, we've saved her twice.
Yep.
She should be home by now, in my feelings.
Exactly.
Yes.
She actually got something going on right about now. We'll find out.
So right now, while we're filming this show, Brittany Grimer is in a prison or in a courthouse in Russia. Can't imagine how good that is.
No, they just keep pleading for hey, we're really sorry, and that's their defense, and hoping to get more towards the $85 than the 10 years.
Or a year and get out in 7 months on good behavior.
Sounds rough for a vape pen.
She's already been there for 7 months.
Right since March.
Yeah, she's almost out. Her good behavior's got her somewhere. Yeah, she's fine. Go,
Right.
Brittany. But that's not what we're talking about, is it?
No. She didn't even really come up in the whole thing. The first item on my what is fucked up this week list has to do with chess. Remember the old battles between the Russian champion
And the American champion?
of course.
Oh yeah, that's the biggest thing.
All right, so
That won the Cold War, didn't it?
that was the domino
The domino.
that started the whole fall.
That knocked down the wall. Chess knocked down the wall.
That's right. Google it.
Pen is mightier than the sword.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so they had a random chess match in Moscow.
Moscow. That's where you have all your
Robot versus child.
Robot versus child. Okay.
Right, I'm not exactly sure how it works. They didn't really get into it. Russia does not release press releases.
They don't release anything. Might endanger their Russian ways.
Exactly. So the child made a move for his pawn too quickly, and the robot grabbed his finger, kind of squeezed it, fractured it, kind of smashed him up, as if to say,
Wrong move, fucker. Hey, that's one of those fucko moments. No fucko. That's not pawn to check 5-7 is the wrong move.
right. Apparently he responded too fast to the programming stuff. Which, the funny part about this is the response by the Russians.
The whole thing is funny.
It is. But imagine this is like the press conference after the tournament, of which the kid went back and played and eventually lost, and he was okay. All right, so check it out. Press conference. Of course, this is bad.
Of course this is bad. This is very, very bad.
Right, he grabbed a little 7-year-old and broke his finger. That's kind of bad. That was quote number 1. Say quote number 2. Apparently, we overlooked some flaws.
Flaws. Hold on. A mannequin kid?
No.
Oh, because I got to see somebody in the back of the joystick go, get his finger, break. Little prick.
Nah, I didn't get that.
That'd be awesome.
Right.
That'd be great, actually. Well, I mean, from one Russian thing, apparently,
To another.
to another.
And this one, I'm not sure, in what way it is completely fucked up, but there's been miles and miles of pipelines of vodka underneath Russian soil to former Soviet countries, all this stuff.
Makes me smile.
Oh, man.
I want to pipeline vodka to my neighbors for no reason. Just to feel Russian for a minute.
Right.
What are you digging the pipe for? I'm going to send vodka to your house. I own a bar. I got you. It's fine. I'm going to just buy a cheap bottle and send it for free to you.
Exactly, and that was the deal. They were just trying to avoid the Russian export taxes.
Right.
Because, we need suitcase of money before we get you to sell vodka to someone else.
Right. The 40 rubles to sell, but 30 to me.
Exactly.
You charge 100.
So again, something fucked up in Russia led to a bunch of cool things that are on. That was kind of cool rather than fucked up. But
I think the Russian pipeline of vodka is awesome.
I just wonder how many more there are out there.
When you first said it,
and how nasty that vodka is.
Right.
Like, when did the last time you replaced pipes? Replace pipes.
Vodka clean pipe. Vodka clean everything. Vodka clean hand. Vodka clean car. Vodka clean computer. Vodka clean everything. It's like the Greek with Windex. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Just put Windex on it. Some people like Tussin. And they'll put that shit on everything.
Oh, yeah. Mo Tussin. I love Tussin.
More Windex. More vodka. That's how I'm feeling about this whole thing.
So I
think it works.
I
don't think you have to clean the pipes.
I'm feeling for the people at the other end, sort of, but
like those people are getting way cheaper vodka.
Way cheaper vodka.
How could you be mad?
They're probably sick though. Anyway.
They're probably sick. Vodka cleans everything.
That's right. I forgot the vodka
You
cleans.
forgot that the vodka cleans everything.
I did. I forgot that.
Like they're good. So vodka pipelines. When you first said it, I thought they were real. When you first said you're about the vodka pipelines, I was like, Stoli has a pipeline to something? What are you talking about? I was all confused for a second. I was like,
not more like West Virginia pipeline.
Yeah. I was like, what the? More like, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Vodka
like moonshine on a truck, sort of, but underground.
Underground. All right, I'm confused. Is that that's what they do instead of oil? They just pump vodka to distilleries, or?
Well, yeah, it started with energy, and then all the rich guys took all that stuff.
Oh, I got confused.
They went vodka. They were like, hey, vodka's good. Send that.
Now they're all buying super yachts.
Most of those guys are definitely not worried about their pipeline.
No.
They are super yachting.
They're super yachting the world.
In the middle of nowhere, hopefully.
That's because it's never been explored before. That's why they're doing it. So, we got Russian vodka pipelines, which I think is brilliant.
It is.
I think there was a joystick and the little kid pissed somebody off somewhere.
No, that was kind of a fun story to report. Yes. Nothing too fucked up. But also in Russia, we've got millionaire monkeys on the loose.
Millionaire monkeys?
Yes. Because, millionaires have pets.
Oh, millionaires monkeys. I thought you said millionaire monkeys. How do they get all this money? These little monkeys running around poor.
If you don't think that monkey has a shitload of money stealing from his Russian oligarch.
Maybe he does. They just throw their money around.
They do.
Gold everywhere. Pricks.
So this is more of a public service announcement, which...
As we do a lot on the Fbandthegoob show.
We try to help everyone out. Don't
baptize children in crocodile waters.
No.
See?
Nor play with the millionaires' monkeys.
No, don't ever do that either. It's spoiled monkeys.
They totally are. They want to kill your little 2-year-old, they will. Luckily, this latest one got away. Okay. The monkey or the 2-year-old? Both so far.
Phew, thank God.
I mean, there was a whole court thing, but, Russians said...
Russian millionaire not caring about little child and monkey.
No.
Don't care. No. Kill parents.
Just take it on back.
Take it field and bury.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
But, I mean, this is, like I said, public service announcement. So, recently, monkeys have been throwing kids off rooftops in India. Like little poor babies. Just throwing them off.
Bye!
That monkey is no longer around. We got that monkey.
He's dead.
That was.
Took care of that one, little bastard.
Right. But also in China, we have a cereal monkey.
A cereal monkey. He's Captain Crunch.
He's going after old people and kids. They both love Captain Crunch.
He's taking out old people and kids?
Yeah, that's what he's going for.
Is he killed any?
No.
Oh. But
hey, you got to start somewhere.
Hey, you know what? Small crimes.
Right.
Even Jeffrey Dahmer slapped somebody once.
He did. It might have been a kitty, but
he
definitely slapped something.
And then from that point on, it was serious. So
watch out for the monkeys.
Apparently not just in Russia.
Yeah. They might look cute.
Actually, I mean, if you read the studies on monkeys, they're really not that, they're wild animals. They can beat you up when they feel like it any time.
Imagine you and me, really, really drunk.
And 500 times stronger than we are.
And really strong.
And really fucking strong.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right, so listen, so that apparently Russia's a fucked up place.
Yeah, I didn't have anything else this week.
I like to just dabble in Russia every once in a while.
We do.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So, we do have a lot of sports.
All right.
We have sports of the week. We have the AFC South. We have
a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. So let's just go to sports of the week, and we'll start with everybody's favorite place to start. And baseball.
I'd like to begin this one because we're going to avoid the NFC West this week. Now, go ahead.
I can't see it in the fucking picture. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, yeah, we were skipping the NFC West, going right to wild cards.
Or skip.
No, go ahead.
Oh, baseball's huge, man. I think the Yankees are 5-5 in the last 10. I think they're falling. They're only 2 games ahead of the Astros and 2 games ahead of the Dodgers. Sorry, and I think that the Yankees are on a slip. We got the series in New York between both New York teams, which is huge for the Mets and the Braves. Man, it means nothing to the Yankees. They're like, the Yankees are like 12.5 up.
Yep.
But 5-5. And I'm pretty sure it's the best team in the AL that gets home field advantage, right?
Yep.
So the Astros in like a week might be that team.
It's very possible. This last week, I thought I was getting a whole series of Yankees-Astros, but they just played one makeup game. So I was disappointed. Astros won that game. They're letting it be known.
Yeah, I think I think I heard they're the hottest team in baseball. So the hottest team in baseball, the Yankees are on a slip. Stanton just got put on the 10-day IL.
Not Judge.
Oh no, not
Judge. Man.
It's not gonna help us. It's not
gonna help our stolen base guy.
He's gonna keep bombing 456 feet home runs.
Yeah, that was kind of a fancy one.
Over and over again. He did 2 in a row. Got one tonight. Put him up to 38.
38 homers.
38 homers.
Not too shabby.
That's really good.
Indeed.
Especially since our guy is...
Birdie.
Still at home.
All right, we got some good news, though. He's running.
He's running.
He's hitting in the cage.
Sitting in the cage.
Yeah, Birdie with 28 steals still because he got hurt. Pulled his old groin ski.
Yeah.
He'll be back soon, but I don't imagine him catching Judge. And like I said, Jorge and Julio down by the schoolyard.
They're done. They're not getting hits, so they're not getting on base.
Yeah, Julio just crushed a couple today, though. Julio is the man.
Right. He's doing home runs now, right?
He hasn't.
He's not getting on.
No.
He's not getting singles.
He's not.
It's a steal. That's terrible. I mean, Astros hottest team in baseball. I mean, I want to say I don't want to go to the National League yet because you know who I feel is the hottest team in baseball? But it's the team that's 8-2 in the last 10, not 7-3. Astros are 7-3 in the last 10, and there's another team that's 8-2. But, hey, we still have the Central in the AL. Twins up 3.5 on the Guardians.
No, wait, what team was that? Who's 8-2? Are you talking about your guys?
I don't want to rush.
You don't want to rush?
No, I don't want to rush.
Well, I mean, all my notes are basically on that whole thing.
You have notes? I thought we just freeballed this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you know what? Listen. The Mets, the Mets and the Yankees, that series is huge. Because the Braves are sitting behind them just waiting for them to fall apart.
2 games back.
2 games back. Brewers and the Cardinals, we're still at 2. They're just going to sit there the whole year, 2 games apart.
Right.
Brewers are probably going to be the team 2 games back by the end of the year, and the Cardinals will probably go to the playoffs. And in the NL West, the Dodgers reign supreme. We are just 8-2 in the last 10.
I was going to take a nap.
11.5 up on the Padres. 16.5 up on the Giants. Like, last year was like...
It's like a whole month.
That is a whole fucking month. It's almost a whole month of baseball. Like, we're getting close to the months where the playoffs are, so... We swept you guys. 4-game sweep. First time since 1995 in Los Angeles. I mean, as baseball goes, and I know it's so long to go, and you get to the playoffs and you lose in the first round, or we've lost so many World Series in the last fucking 7 or 8 years, and
you did owe us a beating, though. We did sweep you earlier.
Yes.
And you were just kind of like, you had the harder outs. You were the better team. We just got lucky, sort of. Not lucky, but
we're definitely the better team. I mean, it's
the amount of hard outs during that sweep. Every time you hit the ball, it's like whoa. And
out.
Yeah, we got a couple nice outs. We just can't field. I got a guy though. I got a guy to help us fix this whole thing.
That you're gonna trade for and get?
Yep, we're gonna steal
Soto.
No, way cheaper than Soto.
Oh.
We're gonna steal him from right across the bay. Ramon Laureano, center fielder
from the A's.
Check it out. He's got 100% fielding percentage and a rocket cannon arm.
Oh my God, he reminds me of Peyton Manning. It's the only time I've ever heard rocket cannon arm was from a commercial where Peyton Manning wore a mustache.
Exactly.
And he was 6'4", 6'5".
So that'll help.
That'll help. That totally will help. I don't know if that's going to help you get into the playoffs and the wild card.
Now we're only two back of Goldschmidt and the Cardinals.
Goldschmidt and the Cardinals.
Which he has an outside chance to triple crown if he can go on a home run binge. Surge. One of those.
Well,
three.
you know, I heard he's in Canada right now, and he's not even playing. He wasn't.
Not allowed in Canada.
No,
sorry, buddy.
Yeah, COVID. You know, Canadians, they're so
anti-American.
Pretty much. And if you could use COVID to kick somebody out, then do it.
Right?
You're not vaccinated? Get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Your backpack smells like weed. Just get the fuck out of here.
Right? They used a 12-year-old DUI for me.
Yeah, get out of here.
Get
the fuck out of here.
Like, Vancouver's so pretty.
Shit. You know, it's like,
it was nice.
That's terrible. Especially the backpack smell like weed because you actually came there to get Canadian weed.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Your weed's better than mine. What are you talking about, you dickhead? Yeah, it's kind of funny.
That is.
You know what? It's part of life. That's how we deal with it. So baseball's a long way to go. You know it doesn't have a long way to go. And it's coming up to the playoffs here very soon. It's NASCAR.
Oh.
And I have an update. As you know, I am now a Tyler Reddick fan.
Yes, Tyler Reddick.
He's my new guy.
Nice.
So he got second place this week, keeping the points going. He was in fourth when the race ended, but we had a couple cheaters in the front. Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch. You know who you are. The guys that cheated. And they got sent back to the 30s. And somebody got a victory, and I got second. So
right.
little post-race car failed the examination.
I was like, what had happened? Did he throw firecrackers in the other guy's car?
No, they take the car and they measure things and they make sure everything is the way it should be when the race ended.
Right.
So just in case you might have, fucked around. I don't know, but apparently these two assholes failed. So I didn't mean to say assholes. Except for Kyle Busch apparently can't get a sponsor and he's cheating now.
And he might be an asshole. Might be.
He's actually, I'm pretty much thinking in a race car, I think he's an asshole. I might be wrong. I don't know. I've heard stories. But now he's struggling to get a sponsor and now he could be considered a cheater, which is even harder to get a sponsor. Sponsors are so picky, they don't want you to be a cheater nor an asshole. So, like M&M's doesn't want you sponsoring, like them. And they're the guys with the little tiny hard shell candy things that walk around and people love.
Little kids love
Yeah, love those things, and to think that this guy's a real jerk off, like driving around the car. So I guess it's crushing him. I wish him the best of luck. He's one of my favorite race car drivers, actually, to be honest with you. So, but, I'm also a Jeff Gordon fan, and fuck you, Kyle Busch. So, but no, Kyle Reddick, second place, still in the playoffs, looking good.
How tall is that guy?
I don't think any of them are very big. Actually, the Busch brothers are probably one of the tallest or the biggest. Somebody maybe like Harvick or Martin Truex. Those guys are pretty big.
So, do you think maybe he could jockey?
No, fuck no. No, not that fucking small. Nah. Jesus Christ. Jockey's fit.
Well, Jeff Gordon was. He could jockey. He was like Tom Cruise Jr.
He'd be close. Jeff Gordon might be one of the closer jockey. Maybe the Burtons. Maybe a Burton could jockey. A lot of those Indy racers, they could definitely jockey. But jockey, fuck it, that's like the smallest human being in the world. Other than a midget or somebody with short arms or something, But a fucking jockey, they're not very fucking big. They're like very tiny people. So, I mean, you got to get on a horse and run as fast as you can. Speaking about getting on a horse and running as fast as you can, Greg Norman.
Giddy up.
Giddy up. No, the old LIV, huh? Still making headlines, huh?
It is. There's all sorts of new stuff going on there. Greg Norman's warring with the golf analyst from the Golf Channel.
Oh, Champlain or what the fuck?
Oh, I wrote it down, but I don't know where.
It's even hard to say if you write it down. You just have to just throw it out and take a shot at it.
That is Chambly.
Chambly, yeah, Chambly.
And that's his first name's even worse. So like,
this Chambly. If you say Chambly, fuck it.
Chambly, we got it.
Good job. You even say that name, you're happening.
So those guys they're doing their battles.
Who? Greg Norman and Chambly.
Verbal warfare.
Verbal warfare.
You know, one's calling one a murderous Saudi approval person.
Right.
The other one is Greg Norman.
The other one's Greg Norman.
Who was just like, I don't really care.
Did he call him a bobblehead or some shit like that?
He did. He said Chambly's just a talking bobblehead, and yeah, you know, all that you're sponsored corporate, and my corporation is paying me more, so I don't care what you say.
Yeah, I don't care what you say and mine have killed a reporter. So, aren't you a reporter?
Think about that, Mr. Chambly.
Aren't you a reporter? Because my friends have killed one.
Right.
Wow, that's fucked up.
No, yeah, I was thinking about putting that in the fucked up thing, but
holy shit. You can't say a fucking thing to Greg Norman anymore. You might end up somewhere and not be there no more.
I mean, he's the shark.
He is the shark.
Maybe you should go buy killer whale now, because they apparently have taken over the seas.
Well, they'll kick a shark's ass. They show up with like 7 deep.
These days they do.
One shark floating around. Hey, I can beat up everybody. seven big killer whales.
Yeah.
We swim in pod, asshole.
It's another climate change thing. Killer whales like, I don't have any food. They just start eating shark livers now.
Shark livers, yeah. That's huge.
Crazy.
You just find a shark with his liver missing. You're like, killer whale.
All of them.
Oh, damn, all of them. Fuck, they're just killing all these motherfuckers. Goddamn global warming. I like the sharks too. Except for one.
The one that's going to end your life.
The one that's going to end your life. You bastard.
That's the only one I hate.
So, Liv is only Greg Norman in the bobbles?
Honestly, like, it's unfortunate to say, but I think Golf 54 is doing some interesting things now. I doubt it's Norman's doing. But they're going to have team stuff next year.
Team stuff, yeah, you were saying that. That sounds actually, tell me more. That's how I feel about that. Cause I'm like,
well, are you ready?
I am ready.
So they'll have their normal little thing. Every tournament, whoever wins, $4 million.
Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm into that.
Super cash.
I won $4 million. You know what? If they had 48 tournaments, everybody could get $4 million.
Right.
Not almost be a good fucking year.
They're gonna cut that off at like 8 tournaments or 12. Not exactly sure about that number. But instead of just the individual thing, they're also gonna do a team thing.
Right.
Which I should have just explained.
No, I'm excited. I mean, I
12 teams of 4.
12 teams of 4.
All with super cool names.
They get to pick their own names.
Yeah, I don't know. They're appointing captains and appointing names.
Sergio's Cup Spinners.
Yeah. Yes. Sergio's mad too. He's like, oh, I'll go back. I don't know. What should I do?
Stop spitting in cups.
Stop spitting in cups?
Fucking do.
I don't know what Sergio should do. But I like the whole team thing. 12 different teams. You know, if one guy sucks, he can't just go like John Daly, grab a couple beers. He's got to finish out his stuff.
Damn right he does.
You know, help the team.
Help the team.
So I think it might help, I don't know. Just
which means that it's the same foursome all week for one thing, which is different.
All year.
So you all year. So you never change. Like you don't go, I played with these guys and now they suck, and now I'm with better people. You're just with the same shitty, sucky players all the time.
Yeah.
Pick your team wisely.
Correct. Otherwise,
12 captains.
Mutiny.
I don't know what to tell you.
I love mutiny.
That might be just like a reality thing. Maybe they should do reality live golf or live golf.
It is all reality. That's why we love sports.
I know it's all reality, but we should maybe go more behind the scenes in the live tour.
Nah, don't care. What do you think?
Well, yeah, because there's going to be a lot more. You suck.
Can we just follow Greg Norman around?
Go on YouTube or somebody's got a Greg Norman, I've been watching them all week channel. Nice.
Well, that's a free one. Never
know when he's going to be on his boat swinging his disco stick around. So, disco stick. So I listen, the team thing's exciting, but I really do think if you like followed that really behind the scenes, you'd be like totally shocked to find out that the captain picked the wrong 2 players on his fucking team, and he hates most of the rest of his team, and golfers are very...
So you're saying this might be more reality show than we think, like, here's $4 million, you pick these 2 losers, that way our guy, Mr. Saudi Arabia, gets to win with TJ Johnson and the other guy.
Yeah, I'm just saying this sounds weird when you start doing teams, and I think there's something there.
Stealing their own cash back. I like it.
Well, I can't wait to watch. I don't know how much longer it'll go. I don't think it's for real. So, but it's really interesting. Eventually, the money runs out. Money only lasts for so long if you're not really making the money. So listen, is anybody watching it? No. Is anybody going to it? Not really. Is anybody care that Dustin Johnson's on the PGA anymore? Meh. You know what I mean? And then it dies out because it has no more money.
Gotcha.
Or they're not making money. Like, what we talked about with the WNBA, there's only 450 people there. It's a 30,000 seat arena. Thank God the NBA is fucking supporting it. You know what I mean? It's like you have to make money to stay in existence. You know what I mean? So if you're not making money and nobody's backing your ass, you're out the door. That's how the world works. So, good luck. We'll see what happens.
They get oil. They'll be around.
They got oil, but they still like to make money. If I'm just...
Tony Finau won the PGA event. Little PGA shout out.
There's a PGA shout out to somebody we don't really ever hear shout outs from.
I love Tony Finau.
I do too.
He's one of my favorites.
This is a good time for him to win.
The week after the Open.
Yeah,
I got this, dog.
I got this. No, is anybody else here? There was this one guy who sold fish and chips in Scotland. Now he's got this really great idea that he's a golfer. And he's here.
He's here.
No, I got that guy. I beat the shit out of that guy.
Tony Finau got.
I got Tony Finau. Got little fucking newspaper fish wrapping Scottish guy who was able to. Now he's tour exempt. Apparently, since they let him to fuck with Phil Mickelson, he can literally play anywhere. I'm going to fucking Bridgestone tomorrow. Why? I'm tour exempt.
I'm exempt. They give me all Phil Mickelson shit.
They said, if you play with Phil, you're exempt. Like, really? I can go anywhere and play. I saved for 2 fucking weeks. I didn't play last week. I'm in.
Brilliant.
All right. Enough with golf. Let's listen. There's only one sport to talk about. It started today. Training camp started today for all 32 teams. There was 4 yesterday. There was 28 today. And now we are all ready to go. And we are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you right now. But other than training camp, listen, a couple things in football happened today. Julio Jones, signed by the Buccaneers. I truly think probably the best landing spot for him.
I mean, I can't think of a better spot than Tom Brady for Julio.
No.
I mean, who's going to make better advantage of, his height, his touchdown skills.
I think
he's his new Gronk. I wouldn't be surprised if Julio put on about 25 pounds.
He became the tight end?
Just became the tight end.
No, he's not blocking anybody. Are you kidding?
Well, I mean, in the non-blocking formation.
His hamstring would be gone in a second.
We'll just line him up as like a visual decoy.
He's a chip blocker.
And then he's just going to run that out. And if he's taller than the linebacker, touchdown.
Well, he is taller than the linebacker.
There you go.
He's taller than every single linebacker.
All right.
So I mean, I think the humidity, the weather, I think that helps the hamstrings. I think a little less tight. I mean, you kept saying...
Old people do like Tampa.
You kept saying Green Bay. I was like, man, I don't know if Julio's hamstrings can last in Green Bay.
Well, no, because I wanted him to go up there and not be worth anything. Kind of like Sammy Watkins.
Do you draft...
Not worth anything. Sammy's already hurt.
Already on that list. Well, if he doesn't get injured, he'll be great.
You're down to 15 rookies. And Lazard.
Hey, listen, Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb, man. That's our 1 and 2.
Right. Randall doesn't want to play until the end of the year. He's saving himself.
No, Randall plays 3, 7, 10, 12, and different games. Whenever he's needed. No, I think you know what? I'm kind of just totally disappointed about Sammy Watkins. Actually, I'm like the fact that he went on the PUP list the same day that Julio Jones got signed by the Bucs was kind of like, that's kind of weird, don't you think? That
pretty hilarious.
It's pretty fucking funny, actually. I think it's the non-injury list, though. I don't know what it is, but he's not playing. He's not there practicing, which is. He could come back in 2 days. You know what I mean? That list, you can come back.
Do you really think he gets the Derrick Henry, you don't have to come to practice thing? Or?
Oh, no, fuck no. That guy needs to come to practice.
Okay.
You kidding me? No, Sammy Watkins needs to practice. He's not going to get away with not practicing. So, yeah, he better show up soon. The Watson kid, the first round, the second round draft pick, he's on the same list. So.
Christian Watson?
Yeah, I believe it's Dobbs, as I said before. Dobbs' team to run. I think he's the kid. I'm telling you, man, that kid's gonna be he'll be the Lazard, Cobb, Dobbs, and
we'll see what happens.
Whatever, yeah, we'll see what happens. That's how I said that before. I say it again. Yeah. Maybe 2 years from now, it's Aaron Rodgers' last season, and Christian Watson is the next Devontae Adams. I don't know. I really don't, but. Right now, I don't see it happening.
It'll take a minute.
I do see the police officer in Green Bay getting fired. That's what.
He might have to move to Tampa also.
He might have to move. He might get killed if he's seen on the streets. Somebody is going to get that guy's face and plaster it all over Green Bay. They're going to close up on it. They're going to take pictures of it. They're going to put like 655 fucking flyers out on the streets of Green Bay going, this guy touched A.J. Dillon and Dillon and this. And I don't know. I see the world is that crazy. I see somebody going, oh, there's his face, and then snapping off 60 pictures.
I'd move.
I'd get the fuck out of town. Who's that guy
it's cold anyway.
Who's that guy that just interrupted that catch in Chicago on the sidelines?
Oh, yeah.
What was that guy's name? That guy left, too. He's got the fuck out of town.
Bartman,
there you go. Yeah, not only Watkins, Bakhtiari was on the PUP list, too, which is almost to be expected.
He's old.
He is. He's getting older.
Experienced. We'll say experienced.
He's experienced. And I believe that I believe he doesn't need to be there on day one. Like I said, the PUP thing for training camp, you come off anytime you want.
Yeah.
You're injured reserve. You're not injured reserve for 6 weeks.
Aaron Rodgers and Bakhtiari are comparing zodiac signs and stuff right now.
Aaron Rodgers came ready to go.
They're sitting on a couch.
No, hell no. Aaron Rodgers showed up looking like Nicolas Cage, Cameron Poe, and a fucking beater, and he threw a bag to the ground saying, I left my shit there and it's time to move on, and we're going to win a Super Bowl. By what I saw today when he showed up in his Cameron Poe wife beater, white shirt, and his jeans with his long hair and his beard saying, ready to play.
I mean, I was reminded of a lot of classic entrances. Not saying that Aaron Rodgers is classic or anything, but you remember Brett Kessel with the dump truck?
Yes.
You know what I mean? That was another classic.
I believe Reggie Wayne did the same thing with the dump truck.
He did the dump truck too?
I think he did.
Reggie Wayne?
Came with a construction vest and a hat on. I think he did this. No, maybe not a dump truck. There was some kind of construction thing going on with Reggie Wayne. He did the same thing.
Steamroller, hopefully. Steamrollers are dope.
Steamrollers would be cool as hell. I saw Jim Duggan's cutting his car in half. Maybe, I don't know if that was to prove, but I think that was just he was fucking crazy, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. What was it? No, was it Hexo? What was the guy from the Niners? Cut his car in half. Some crazy ass motherfucker. What was that guy's name?
Yep, you got me on that one.
Yeah, I have to look.
I'll get back to it real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look. That wasn't halftime. That was a wrestler. But there was a guy that, for the Niners, back in the day, like in the John Matuszak.
Youngblood? The Jack Youngblood?
I don't know. Cut his car in half like a fucking, some kind of saw. Just crazy shit. Too much fucking drugs back in the day. Not that they're not doing drugs today, but.
God, warn me for that one.
I know. It just popped into my head. We were talking, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. There was that one fuck crazy guy. I wonder if he did that before. You know,
Reynolds. Jack Reynolds.
Is that it?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Hacksaw Reynolds.
Hacksaw Jack Reynolds.
Hacksaw. I think that is actually fucking it. Hacksaw Jack Reynolds. And that guy cut his fucking car. But I don't know if that was like showed up for fucking training camp and, cut my car in half. I think that dude was just whacked out.
Right, that was just way too many drugs.
Yeah, way too many drugs. That was different. But I believe 2 and 2 we put that together. So Hacksaw fucking Jack Reynolds. Shoo.
Thanks.
Shoo, thank God. I didn't think we were gonna get that.
That guy, thanks a lot.
Thanks,
Ricky.
Ricky prick. So one day we're just gonna fire him. So I think if you're going from football, we should just continue on with football. And let's do the AFC. We did the NFC South. Let's do the AFC South.
FB and the Goob present
the AFC South.
The AFC South.
Where do you want to start?
Man, you've been talking about Jacksonville like all summer long. How you're so excited about Fabio Lawrence.
I think this is Fabio's time.
Fabio's time.
Doug Peterson is coach.
I mean,
better than stick my thumb up your ass, fucking.
Correct. It's not the old
Urban Meyers.
Ohio State coach. Which
it's not the old Urban.
Always avoid Ohio State coaches. That's what I say.
Always avoid college coaches, and if they're from Ohio State, especially.
Awesomer for me.
Awesomer for me. So, yeah, I think Lawrence. I think the kid from Clemson, second year as a running back, but first year running.
That doesn't matter for running backs. They just need to run fast and break tackles.
He's young. I think that's gonna be huge. I think Kirk being added to the offense, I think is huge.
He was awful.
He is awful, but he's awful on a team where he's the third receiver. Maybe when he's the number one receiver.
Behind who? The two Joneses?
Well, no. He came from a Hopkins, and...
Well, I'm just saying on this team. You think he's going to be a 1 or a 2?
I think he'll be the 1.
And then Zay Jones and Marvin Jones are...
Well, Marvin Jones is never a 1.
Oh, no.
Marvin Jones is a every third game. Holy shit, Marvin Jones. Why aren't you like this every game? You went for 10, 120, and 2 touchdowns, and then the next game, 1 for 10, no touchdowns. So, I mean, it's like, fuck, man, this guy's just up and down so much. Did they still have that Schnultz guy or whatever the fuck that guy's name was?
Nope. Lavishka?
Yeah, Lavishka. They still have that guy. I'd put him at number 3.
I want to say he's gone.
Okay, so he's gone. So they brought in Kirk, got rid of Lavishka, and they kept Marvin Jones.
And they signed Evan Ingram.
Yeah. I'm not
sold on that.
I'm not sold on I'm more sold on Cam Robinson hopefully becoming a good left tackle and the running back and Christian Kirk. And the defense. Because I think the defense is where they spent all their time and their energy this year on the draft. So, like I said, you can always just plug in a young defensive player, and he can almost start. So,
I mean, it's a really young defense. They do have the other Josh Allen,
right,
who is very productive defensive end. They drafted your boy Lloyd and the other.
I like Devin Lloyd
and the Georgia guy Walker,
and they got Walker. So I think that's good. And then the guy we both think is funny is that Chad Muma, who they say is going to be a great inside linebacker, and we're like, I hope so.
Right. Well, it's almost to the point where if Muma starts, it's almost expected because they don't have much in front of them.
No, they don't. Well, you said they lost the one kid to Steelers, right?
Oh yeah, Jack.
Yeah. So I mean, Miles Jack. That's a loss. I mean,
it is
a productive player on defense.
And we'll talk more about him once we do the AFC North.
We will,
because he's gonna help save that team, hopefully.
That and the young cornerback and the other outside defensive end, who's probably the best player in football.
You see, Minka was riding a bike and got
hurt. Yeah, he got hurt. I saw that. I didn't want to say his name because then we'd have to talk about how he got hurt riding a bike. So I was like, let's just say that young cornerback.
Listen, parents out there, teach your kids how to ride a bike.
They can wear a helmet too.
It doesn't take that long.
It's very important.
Just push them down the hill. They'll eventually get it.
Oh, it's either that or keep falling, and then they'll stop and they won't ride a bike anymore. And then you won't have to worry about it.
One of the two.
My kid's not getting hurt. Why? He don't ride a bike. He fell too many times. Yeah, he's not getting hurt on a bike, that's for sure. So I think I like Jacksonville as not to win, but as to be the most improved team in the AFC South.
Much improved on offense. Defense is going to be very inconsistent.
The whole division is not very good, other than the Titans, and who I think now that, well, we'll talk about it here soon. I think the Colts are night and day between what they were, but I think Jacksonville is the team that we talk about 3 or 4 years from now on this show.
If one of the top 2 teams slips up, then yes, Jacksonville could end up second in this division.
If one of the top 2 teams fail, if Tennessee doesn't turn it, I mean,
Derrick Henry gets hurt, they finished way behind Jacksonville.
I'm telling you, Jacksonville's going to be a better team this year. They're going to put a better product on the field. I swear by that. I really do. I think this kid's going to be way better this year. I think he was dealt a raw hand by having Urban Meyer's as coach for his first year in the pros. Like, shit, I went from college to college again. Shit, that sucks. How did I do that?
I love that.
You love that. I know you. So from the worst team to the now worst team.
Right. Houston has no chance this year.
They are a total rebuild. In fact, their two offensive stars, and this is the fucking truth. I really think it is.
Truth.
The fucking truth. I really do believe it is Mills, the quarterback, who I like a lot because, fuck it, they stayed with him. And Brandon Cooks, who took a 2-year deal to stay with a rebuild team. Fucking A, bro.
He wants to be the man. He's the man.
Obviously, nobody wanted him, is all I could think. I was like, man, he's just like... They drafted probably 2 receivers somewhere in that draft somewhere. Maybe. At least 3 or 4 undrafted. Why the fuck are you staying at a real...
massages are really good in Texas.
Maybe the massages... Maybe Brandon can keep his mouth closed and pays more money. And like... Give me the Deshaun Watson.
He said
for $5,000, I will definitely give you the Deshaun Watson and a little bit of the fucking David Johnson. What the fuck? I really like Texas. I'm staying in Texas. I don't know. I didn't understand why he stayed. Because I like rebuild. So we go to the draft. Stingley, the Green, the offensive guard, Menchie, which I was really fucking sad about. I really thought that. Damn, I wanted.
Nah, Messi's got one of those, field stretching. Like, you're going to see him on SportsCenter. He's going to have some 80-yard touchdowns.
Yeah, so good luck to you, kid. I hope that you kick that thing's ass and move on and get back to football next year. And then Petrie, the safety. So they've spent a lot of... They did well on their draft.
No, I think this defense in a few years with Christian Harris from Alabama, like you said, Petrie, Stingley Jr. Those guys all might start this year. Growing pains for sure.
Sure. Got beat on some plays.
But a lot of talent and a lot of smarts. Petrie reminds me of a little honey badger kind of.
Yeah, he's could fit in really nicely and safely next to Stingley Jr.
Exactly.
Yeah, very. Yeah, I think that and with Lovie Smith as the coach. Whether it be for 1 year or 5 years, I think that he was going to help these young men develop into something. You can always build an offense, right? Can you always build a defense? If you have a good quarterback, you can build an offense. Davis, good luck, buddy. I don't know what they're going to do. Jimmy Garoppolo, see you in a week. He's ready now, right? He got the okay to go. He's okay all the way around. He can go to a new team. He can play football.
Well, he's not ready to throw yet.
Yeah, but I thought he passed some physical, though.
Sure, he's allowed to throw.
He's allowed to throw.
But he hasn't put it on TV. He hasn't gone on his YouTube yet.
No.
He's still throwing it, like, from, me to the TV over there.
It's not very far.
Not very far.
That's not very far. Well, I wish the best for him. I wish the best for the Texans, too. Last place for probably a couple of years.
I can't see that being a wrong prediction.
No, I would say Jaguars are a little ahead of them on the rebuild. They are starting their rebuild. And
I would love to see Davis Mills outperform Trevor Lawrence this year. I think that would be my funniest thing of the division.
Make you happy, huh?
That would make me happy.
Make you smile.
Davis Mills had a better year than Trevor Lawrence. So
that's not going to happen.
Something to report. Oh, I was going to say Houston.
When you say better... Wait, hold on. Sorry. Go ahead. Some of the report. Say that. I'm going to hold on to my thing. I'm going to put a pin.
No, it's all good. I was trying to give Houston something positive. Do you think they have the best kicker?
Farbon?
In the division? It's close.
Oh, but yeah, no, it's Kyle or Bullock. Oh, man. I'm going to say, yeah, they got the best kicker in the division.
I mean, we have to give Houston something.
I'm going to best kicker.
A little bit of fantasy advice, maybe take Houston kickers. They don't score a lot of touchdowns. And Nico Collins. He'll go undrafted, and he'll have the second most targets.
Brandon Cooks, the best deep receiver.
Right, well, they will probably cover him. So you got to figure one of these other guys, Nico Collins or
the kicker is going to be fine. Nobody's covering him.
Nope, he'll be open.
He gets kicked.
Yep, he's good.
He's good. All right, well, cool. We got that. Speaking of, all right, let's do Colts. Because
Indy, baby.
Because they're supposed to be the second best.
They got Matty Ryan. Matty Ice.
Huge improvement. Huge improvement when you have somebody like Taylor in the backfield.
Yep.
7 All-Pro defensive players last year added Stephon Gilmore.
Really?
Cannot be a bad ad.
No.
You can't add Stephon Gilmore to 7 All-Pros and think that now you don't have 8 All-Pro players.
Oh, yeah. They added Nick Cross, too, also in the second.
Nick Cross in the second, yeah.
I thought was an impressive pick. He might not start right away.
Well, he drafted what? That was a 3rd-round pick for them, right? So, yeah, that's...
I thought he was a good one.
He plays special teams and fill in and nickel.
Did you hear Darius Leonard no longer wants to be called Darius Leonard? His real name is Shaq.
Shaq Leonard?
So he wants to be either called Shaq, D, or Maniac. 3 completely unrelated.
I'm going to call him Shaq the Maniac.
Shaq the Maniac. I like that.
I'm going to go French with it. I'm going to go Shaq the Maniac.
Shaq the Maniac.
Oh, I say Shaq the Maniac.
I like it.
Fuck, I'll give him all 3. Doesn't even matter. He deserves all 3. That guy's a stud.
I don't believe anyone's ever called that one. Called it first.
Shaq the Maniac?
Shaq the Maniac.
Maybe I should just do Colt games. Maybe that's what I should do. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Indianapolis Colts Stadium. You know what I mean? Maybe I should do Colt
French
games.
accent.
Oui, voilà, Shaq the Maniac. Croissant. Matty Ryan.
I like it.
Man, fuck, they got a French guy to do this? No, it's some dude who does Fbandthegoob. He's FB from the Fbandthegoob podcast. But apparently he can fucking go, hey, they fucking Jonathan Taylor up the middle. Touchdown, Colts!
Sniped. Oh, so you went in Tennessee. We forgot. You got sniped.
No. I'm in Indianapolis right now. I'm being...
Safer?
Safer. Si.
Oui.
Oui. Oui, the safer. Yeah. Jonathan Taylor, oui.
All right. So you think with Matt Ryan...
Should I say oui?
Oui.
Oui.
I wish I had a quarterback that had a wee joke. I don't.
I got a son that's got a wee joke.
Ah, man.
But he's sleeping now. We're doing our show.
That's right.
Can't wake him up. So they picked up that Alec Pierce, the receiver.
They could have lots of mismatches on the outside.
Yeah. So I think with play action with Taylor and Matt Ryan, who is Matty Ice and can still throw the ball down the field, I don't. 8 All-Pro players on defense. Matt Ryan, Jonathan Taylor. I'm really high on the Colts in this division. I know we're going to talk about the best team, who's got the best coach. I don't even know who the Colts coach is. Who is the Colts coach?
The Colts coach is...
I don't even know who that is.
The master of comeback, Frank Wright.
Frank Wright. Oh, nice. The old Buffalo quarterback. The old Buffalo Bill quarterback, Frank Wright. Nice. Yeah. All right, coach. So the old Buffalo Bill, the master of comebacks, Frank Wright, is the coach against Vrabel.
Right.
Actually, Vrabel, Lovie Smith, and fucking Doug Peterson. Actually, 4 good coaches. 4 good coaches.
Yeah, no.
A league of coaches. I mean, last week we had that jerk off from fucking the Saints.
Dennis Allen.
And this week...
And Arthur Smith.
4 bad coaches. Wait a minute. I don't want to say that completely.
There was a few bad ones last week.
There's a few bad coaches last week. So 4 great coaches and 2 shitty coaches and a couple so-sos.
Yeah, this week we got some good ones.
We got good coaches because Vrabel, I think, was coach of the year this year.
Yeah. No, I think if Indianapolis, if any of those receivers can step up, Pierce or the rookie Jelani Woods as tight end.
Pierce is a rookie too, right?
Pierce is a rookie. I mean, they have Paris Campbell still and Pittman Jr.
And then they got the best running back in football. As long as, I say Henry is...
And one of the best backups too, Nyheim Hines.
Don't
sleep on him.
Shit, no, listen, Nyheim Hines was a backup running back on fantasy players' teams.
No, he's still he'll make his mark.
Right, so...
On that team with a lot of size but not a lot of quickness, they're going to put Nyheim Hines in space. So you're right, with a very impressive running game, and then you got Buckner and Ngakoue.
Jesus Christ, the defense is really good. They're going to hold you in that 16 to 24 point range. If you can get the 16-point games, you're great. And Matty Ice can score 28 points. Yeah. I have fucking seen Matty Ice score way more than 28 points. So, I don't know. I'm high on the Colts this year, and I think it was like that quarterback change for me was huge with what they had already and with Ed and Gilmore. But I am not going to take anything away from the Tennessee Titans because they have proven themselves over and over to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, they've got the variable stuff. I mean, their team they want to play for him.
Next man up.
Yeah, you
kind of attitude, just serious. I mean, they're fucking
not a huge amount of talent. I mean, there's some, you know what I mean, but it's Derrick Henry and they do have the best safeties in the league. They do, and one of the best secondaries actually too.
They do have a great secondary. I thought their defensive line, and I knew you were going to talk about secondary, and I thought, well, he's going to talk about the secondary, but I thought that defensive line 5 or 6 times last year played very, very well.
Just a wall.
Just
right?
a wall.
Not sacks.
Just no. That 98 guy, just that wall, dude. You know what I mean? Like they were just a wall. You didn't get past them. Linebackers good enough to play, and their secondary, as you're going to talk about now, is.
Oh man, I mean, every cornerback is talented, young. They've got Caleb Farley from last year. And I can't even. Fulton from the year before from LSU.
From LSU, he's really good actually. That kid.
And then their safeties are just the best combo of safeties in the league.
I mean, the Saints have upped their safety game a little bit, but I must say that maybe the Titans.
Well, with Byard, Pro Bowl the last 4 years, and then Hooker, your boy from Ohio State, right?
Hooker from Ohio State, yeah.
Right, he's in his
second or third year. Yeah, no, second year.
And he's
third year now.
Third year
now.
So he's gonna be. Yeah, so I don't want to throw against them, and like you said, they have a couple wall guys. So
I thought the line,
good secondary, good wall,
and Derrick Henry.
They do have a couple. I mean, they've got Landry the third on Bud Dupree to kind of run around, but you'd rather have someone like Miles Jack or someone
or any of the Colts linebackers,
right? Or a Shaq Leonard.
Shaq Leonard.
If they had a Shaq Leonard, this defense would be sick.
Yeah, they would be actually.
Nah.
I'm in. Yeah, no, I'm not taking any. I'm not saying that. Tannehill he's a top 12. You know what I mean, and that's fair.
That's generous.
It's generous. It is. I don't know if he has the killer instinct like the Brady or the Rodgers, but he can manage a game, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I've heard Malik Willis's name so many times, and I'm just like, I don't think Malik Willis is the fucking answer either, but...
It's probably not better than Tannehill. Tannehill was receiver, running back, quarterback again.
I'm not saying anything. I think Tannehill is better than Malik. I already said Malik Willis is not anywhere near the answer. Trading A.J. Brown for Burks.
Okay. Saved you some money.
I guess. I don't. Maybe
a lot of completions.
Yeah, maybe you took back or re-signed some defense, made them. I don't know. I mean, I just don't know.
No, they took a step back as far as offensive production. Without Henry, this is not a good offensive team. I don't believe.
No, it's a terrible team. Robert Woods and Treylon Burks is not the answer to if you lose Derrick Henry.
I mean, are you sure it's not Nick Ikhim Westbrook?
No, I don't believe so.
All right, I just wanted to say that name out loud.
You just wanted to say that
I
name.
did.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I do not think it's. I'm not even going to try to say Westbrook. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah,
I don't think it's Burks. I don't think Malik Willis. Actually, I hope Vrabel is a really good coach.
Yeah.
Because that's their.
There's no one behind Henry either.
There's no one behind Henry. Although there's not.
There
was 2 running backs.
Hassan. Somebody.
They had 2 guys last year that.
McNichols is on the Steelers now.
Okay, so McNichols is on the Steelers.
He's gone.
So he's gone. So that was probably their best second running back, actually.
Yep.
So good for the drafting, I guess, of somebody. Hope Henry doesn't get hurt. Listen, once Henry's gone, unless this team really make changes, and as not Malik Willis is, I hope who you're hoping to save you, because I just don't see him being the savior of the team. I could be wrong.
Nah.
I'm going to eat crow this year on Trey Lance, apparently. So I mean, maybe Malik Willis. So there's probably Titan fans out there right now cooking my fucking crow. But I just don't think Malik Willis is the answer. And I just, Matt Ryan, Jacksonville and Texas will be in 5 years the 2 best teams in that division.
Yeah. No, Jacksonville just spends too much in free agency.
Man,
and
you're not going to give Jack.
No. Look, they just keep spending money. Christian Kirk, $90 million. Tell me that's not going to bite them in the ass at some point in time. Christian Kirk for that much money. You guys are a big joke. Jacksonville, good luck, fuckers.
Actually, they changed the whole game for receiving. Now every receiver is worth $100 billion because Christian Kirk is worth $100 million.
They opened some sort of wide receiver curse on them.
Yeah,
Jacksonville will never have a 1,000-yard receiver ever again.
Oh my God. They'll have a 1,000-yard tight end before they have a 1,000-yard receiver.
Yep, I see it happening.
They'll get 1,000-yard receivings from a running back before they ever have another 1,000-yard receiver.
Calling it.
All right, so we're gonna call this play out. We're gonna call the division then.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Colts, Titans, Jags, Texans.
Yep.
That sounds about right.
It does.
Colts make the playoffs.
And that's it. Everyone else
waits for
should start tanking in week 8.
That's it, because the AFC West.
Because Bryce Young is out there.
Bryce Young is out there, and that's who you want. So yeah, I mean that's it, right? I mean, if you only get one team from your division to go to the playoffs, and if Colts take off, yeah, and you have the whole AFC West winning every game, and they get 3.
Yeah, the Colts need their receivers to step up if they're gonna have any chance against the NFC or AFC West.
If they're gonna go to the playoffs and they're gonna play against the AFC West, they better step up in the receiver game. And I don't think
I don't see it happening enough to help them win.
Not against the Chiefs or the Bengals or the Raiders or the Chargers.
You know, if they're in a different division, they wouldn't make the playoffs at all.
Yeah, they wouldn't even make the playoffs. If they were in any other division, they wouldn't make the playoffs. So, I think we did it. I think we gave the AFC South the best we could do for the AFC South. So, I mean, kind of just... I tried to do the Jaguars last week.
Right? We were so excited.
I was so excited to do the Jaguars. I'm like, ready to do the South? He's like, yeah. I'm like, Jaguars, and he's like, Jaguars in the Tampa Bay division. What are you talking about? I was like, oh, all right, well, Carolina then. Fuck. So, you got anything else? Oh, wait a minute. You got anything else sports-wise? Because I'm about to do some fan appreciation and some shout-outs.
No, I think I'm going to save everything else for anything else.
Okay.
So, yeah, no real sporting events. We're moving on to, philosophy and theory.
Well, I like to do my old fan appreciation.
Yeah.
Because I love our fans.
Love our fans.
There's not lots of them, but the ones that we have, we love. And I'm going to shout out my boy Joe B.
Wow, the OG.
The OG. For my favorite comment ever, another good stream. Because that's all we do it for.
That means at least 2.
At least 2.
At least 2 good streams.
At least 2 good streams, because you said it before.
Another
good stream, yes.
Like
and then Camel Bat Flip. Good job, bro. We didn't even catch that. We should have included the camel tossing the person as a bat flip, just as we did the elephant.
Of course.
Good catch, good call. So, Joe B, shout out. Thanks, bro. I appreciate you watching, supporting. Everybody else, please subscribe, please like, because we like doing it. So,
we do.
Give us the energy to do it. What do you got? We got any shout outs?
We got a bunch of shout outs. I'm going to start out with just a minor shout out. We were in we were in Oregon doing the World Athletic Championships. Kind of the version of the Olympics that don't happen on Olympic years.
Right, the world thing.
The Worlds. We just call them the Worlds.
We just call them the Worlds.
They keep changing the names of everything, but it's the Worlds.
It's the Worlds.
Not the Olympics. And my guy Noah Lyles has set a new American record at 19.31.
Right, and he beat the original, the previous world record set by the man in the gold shoes.
The 96 Olympics.
96 Olympics.
Bombs and gold shoes. That's all I remember. Bombs and gold shoes.
Bombs and gold shoes, man. And Michael Johnson.
Right? Michael Jackson he was fast.
Those gold shoes, you didn't even see the shoes. It was just a glimmer of a shoe.
Did you? Gold circle heading towards
the finish line. So 26.
So shout out for Noah Lyles for breaking a 26-year-old record.
Breaking a 26-year-old record, a Michael Johnson record. That was.
I feel like that doesn't happen very often these days. I feel like it's record broken.
Right. Shout out to Michael Johnson for holding the record.
For holding it for that long.
Hey, for holding a record.
Maybe it should have been a Michael Johnson
26 years he held one record.
Yeah.
So, congratulations. Shout out to that dude, because nobody else has held a record more than a year. You know what I mean? Somebody breaks it the next week. Oh,
New juice.
Yeah, right? Yeah,
I vitamin shake.
I beat your record, bro. Gotcha. So, yeah, good.
It's all about keto.
Shout out. It's all about keto. It is actually all about keto. So, shout out Michael Johnson also, because that's
totally
for holding that record for those many years.
Yeah.
What else you got shout out, Wes?
Oh.
I got the best shout out, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, so you save that one. I want to go. I mean, it's been a while already, but the ESPYs happened, last week after the All-Star game.
They're not as cool anymore. 5 years ago, they were great. Now this.
Well, I mean, I've never been an award show guy, but there's three in particular that I kind of enjoy, which is the Perseverance Award, the Courage Award, and the Humanitarian Award.
Sure.
For athletes that are doing more than just hitting balls, chewing gum, signing cards. So one of my all-time favorites, Dickie V.
I love Dickie V.
Was presented with the Perseverance Award.
Perseverance Award, right.
For not only yelling for the last 70 years straight.
Like a madman. Guy's crazy.
But he did. He fought the cancer.
Beat it.
And he beat that shit.
Did the Jimmy Valvano said, I'm not leaving the stage? I saw that part.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to finish my speech. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Right. TV executives, I don't care how long your time slot is.
Yeah, I don't care. I should be dead. And since I'm alive, I'm going to talk a little longer.
Yeah. Shout out to that.
Shout out to that motherfucker. That's who you should shut the fuck out, man. Jimmy V.
Yep. Jimmy V and Dickie. All right.
Oh, yeah, Dickie. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Jimmy V, yeah, and Dick Vitale, yeah.
They're both V's.
They're both V's. They are.
We're good on that one.
We are. So, shout out to both those guys. So, heroes.
Exactly. So, the other one, the Arthur Ashe Courage Award, goes to our man Klitschko.
Klitschko. He did it.
We've mentioned him before.
We have. For the same fucking reason almost, I think.
No, well-deserving. We called him out for it.
We called him out for it, but...
We didn't give him a gold medal or anything, though. Maybe we should next time.
We could make Fbandthegoob medals. We could.
The kids. Child labor.
We could do that. We could make little medals, and we could just send them in the mail to these people, and they get them, and they'd be like, what the fuck is this thing? And they would hang it on their wall. Right. It'd be like another medal, because that's all they like is, gimme.
Art class for heroes.
Yeah, fucking A, man.
Non-profit.
Non-profit. We should make the Fbandthegoob Hero Award for every year.
There we go.
That would go to me every year.
Once again, this year's award
goes to
FB is stolen it, and he's ran away. So I
guess it was FB. I deal with the kids and fucking assholes and put up with all you guys' bullshit. I'm out of here. I'm the hero.
Nice.
And is anybody else in this little award category?
Yeah, I mean, we made fun. We made fun of Pujols last week for being in the All-Star game, and well, now I know why.
He shouldn't be in the All-Star.
Well, he was. Yeah, exactly. Well, last week was last week.
45.
This week we're talking about humanitarian award. Just contributions in the community.
Okay.
So when he does something kind of silly, we got to make fun of it. When he does something great, and it's being recognized, Albert Pujols. Nicely done, humanitarian.
Nice, Albert. I love you. You just should have been in the All-Star game, bro. Fucking old.
Not even
close, man. There's so many better players than you.
2 home runs this year?
Ben, like 260?
Oh, that's right. 260 is good for these day and age. There's only 5 guys in the National League with a 300 or better batting average. 5.
Tony Gwynn one day.
He's rolling around in his alive bed right now.
Yeah, right, going, this is a shitty game of baseball. I could hit anywhere. I'm like Brett Favre. Just show me where to hit the ball to. You want me to hit that little dot over there?
I do.
Bink.
Bink.
Dot. Bitch.
Annoying,
right? But now, not anymore. Strikeout, walk. Okay. Can I shout out me?
Yeah,
Shout out to the NFL for starting training camp today.
Oh,
which means, thank fucking God.
Yes.
Oh my God. That means it's almost starting. I mean, once you get to training camp, you're pretty much just trying to get your kids in school. In my case, once I get to training camp, I'm thinking, fuck, that means my kids are in school soon. Awesome. And then
I can make my baseball list like half as big.
I don't even have to mention
that.
FB doesn't even have to say the word baseball again in like 2 months. I'll like be like, holy shit, is there any other sports? Yeah, baseball's going. What? Shut the fuck up.
Wait, who's in the playoffs? Yankees or someone? Nah.
No.
We'll put it in news of the week.
Just tell me when the October's here and the Dodgers. No, you know what I hate about the World Series? The World Series was them to get their shit together because they like to play games on Sunday and they like to play games on Monday sometimes. I'm like,
right during soap opera time. Stop ruining my soap operas.
Stop fucking playing them anytime there might be a chance of a football game of any nature on television.
They should honestly just do a triple header.
From college to pros. Just from college to pros, please do not put a football game on when there could be a chance of a Hawaii fucking North Dakota State game on, and now I got to make a choice between the Dodgers and the Yankees or Hawaii and North Dakota State. And you know what? That choice is still tougher than you think it is. It really is. I really struggle with it.
Can I do a DraftKings for this North Dakota State game? Because then I'm in.
No, but I can't wait for FanDuel. I literally only do FanDuel 21 weeks a year.
And you start with $5. That's my favorite part.
It is great. I start with $5, and at the end I got $5. And how long you play? I played all fucking year long. How'd you do that? Oh, I win all year long.
18 free contests.
That's
and 42 25-cent contests.
All right. I played like $4 contests. Won all 4 of them.
$10.
Got up to $50. And I had a good year last year, actually. I can't wait for FanDuel. That's my favorite. I love my Thursday night and my Monday nights on FanDuel. Every once in a while I'll play Sunday. I play Sunday night a lot because I like Sunday night, but I hate that Sunday one. That Sunday day hard. That Sunday day. Pick from 40 games and find the best.
I have so much more going on that I don't, I just do the Sunday nights, the Monday night.
I always do Sunday and Monday too. I like Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night. I pick from those 3 games. I can't wait. FanDuel, baby, here I come. Can't wait to see you.
I'm a DraftKings
I can't wait to open up. I know you're DraftKings. I'm FanDuel. I can't wait to push that button and go, holy shit, who's my flex? You know what I mean? God, I'm so excited. Well, I don't know. That's my shout out. Do you got anything else?
I got a couple random things. Vince McMahon has retired from WWE.
That's not true. Vince McMahon did some bad stuff and he stepped the fuck down. But you can stick with your retired thing.
Officially,
he is retired.
Anyway, Triple H is going to be the new guy to take the
Triple H
camera light off the Vince McMahon thing.
Yeah,
which nobody knows about.
I think Vince fucked up somewhere.
Yeah, well, multiple times. Anyway, he's always made me mad. Vince McMahon, the less I see of him, probably the happier I'll be.
Okay.
Kirby Smart now is the richest coach in college football history. Fuck you, Nick Saban.
Hey, man, Kirby Smart, he's earned it.
Hey, probably the richest Kirby in the history of the world.
Yeah,
maybe that little video game guy.
Nah, I think Kirby Puckett might have been the next one, and I don't think he was in the right time.
Wow, Kirby Puckett was the coolest.
Of all time. The coolest Kirby of all time, Kirby Puckett. And you could see it in his smile. I promise you.
Totally. Love of the game.
Love of the game. So shout out Kirby Smart for the last 58 draft picks into the NFL.
Absolutely.
Most defenses, on defense anyway. I don't know what to tell you. I think most defenses are based on all the Kirby Smart players that have come from
pretty much
college football. So well deserved. If defenses win championships, then your $100 million is well fucking deserved. So
yeah.
And as a Packer fan, I really hope it is because we just keep drafting fucking players. Stokes, Quay, Wyatt. The last 3 first-round picks we've had have been Georgia defensive players. Stokes, Wyatt, Quay. That's big. Kirby Smart.
Stay tuned for our upcoming segment, Packers vs. Niners, where I just boo all his stuff, and he tells me my stuff sucks.
I tell you, Aaron Rodgers looked like Nicolas Cage.
Did I tell you Nicolas Cage looked like the big brother of Aaron Rodgers?
I told you that was the way the picture was. It wasn't right.
No. Aaron Rodgers is a little bitch.
It was backed off.
Tell him to beat the Niners, and then he could wear something cool like that.
He wore it today at fucking training camp. He showed up like Cameron Poe. So, listen. Yeah, anything else? God damn it.
Brittany Griner's back in court tomorrow in Russia. Hopefully,
I thought we already said she was back in court right now.
Did we do that?
I mean, we kind of tried to throw Brittany, baby. Brittany, if you ever come back, come on the show because we've been supporting you and trying to save you for a long time. So.
Nope, that's it. That's late breaking news. She just walked into the courtroom just now.
All right.
Wait, what was that, Ricky? Oh, she's wearing a black sweatshirt again.
Well, good luck to Brittany Graham. You know what? Peace.
I'm the Goob.
I'm FP.